Hello, this is Chris Parker. I'm one of the co-founders of the CEX in the City events, and this is the 5th edition. And we're at the Railway Museum, the Spoorweg Museum in Utrecht. We've got about 100 customer experience leaders from various industries and some fantastic speakers from Digital Power, from Oracle, from Forrester. A lot of great speakers, great content. And now everyone's off in small groups, sort of applying all this to their businesses. Customer experience is important for, well, many reasons. I think you could look at the highest level of an organization from performance. You could say that science has proven with different NPS reviews or customer experience indicators like Forrester, CXI, when you review the performance of companies based on how they are approaching customer experience, the customer experience leaders are always outperforming. So there's a direct monetary or financial or performance benefit. In my world, from the world of the CIO, I find it very important because if the commercial organization is able to determine what they want to do with their customers and for their customers and to their customers and have some intelligence and some design around that, then we can organize the actual operation of the business to be more efficient. Specifically with IT, oftentimes the business, quote unquote, is coming with, based on the different silos, all sorts of initiatives and changes on the systems, and we're pulled in every direction. Wouldn't it be nice if the business could get themselves organized around a dot or a few dots on the horizon and start making strategic decisions based on those dots, and that would allow us to focus our investment as well. And for me, that's the real magic of customer experience strategy and customer experience design. Yeah, at CEX in the City, we have a very loose definition of what a customer experience leader is. We say anyone who's in a decision-making role with customer experience in their organization. That could be a CEO, COO. We had a couple COOs here today. It could be in some organizations have CX managers or directors themselves. Some of those are directly responsible for the customer experience, or some are more advisory. It's getting more and more into the IT space as well. So it could be really, totally cross-functional. And I think depending on the maturity of the company, the CX discussion would be at a different place. It might be buried in marketing and someone's really begging for someone to pay attention to it, or it could be really on the CEO's agenda and being driven that way. So we really have a total mixed bag. And one thing that I have noticed is people reflecting back that saying, hey, I just talked to Frank from this bank, and we're a bank, and they're having the same problem we are. And I think that also is great. It's confirming that, hey, you're not alone. You can start sharing ideas and sharing strategies and sharing pain, and that's what it's all about. Yeah, right now I'm head of change and innovation at ABN AMRO Lease, working for the COO. So you could say that I'm doing the CIO role, although they don't have that title. And yeah, that is the vision. Right now it's more of a traditional IT organization that very quickly we need to change it into a business technology organization, become much more embedded with the faster moving commercial front end. The commercial teams have their online programs and projects, and it's disconnected from IT. So, so absolutely I'm taking a lot of these themes and concepts and applying it straight there. And we had 2 people from ABN AMRO Lease here today as well, so I'm also sharing the news that way. Well, the first thing is become aware of what it is and make your own opinion on what it's all about. What I do see a lot of times is customer experience can be sort of stuck in the e-commerce space, and that's more of a user experience place, and it can get sort of lost there. At least it's happening, but I think for it to be truly powerful for a CIO, it needs to be more of a holistic view, because if it's only experience design on the digital frontier, then all of your brick and mortar, all of your human interactions, what paper interaction you have with people, all the touch points you have might get forgotten that way. So the first thing I would do is just get involved. Every vendor these days has a customer experience opinion. So whoever you're working with now, like Oracle is here as one of our sponsors, they have a strong opinion about customer experience, and I'm sure they would love to come and give you a presentation about it and give them their view. But for a CIO, you really need to make your own opinion, create your own agenda, and then start sharing the news with your fellow business executives. And the way I did it is I helped create the Sex and the City event, and that's one way to do it. Maybe create your own mini Sex and the City event in your company and ask an expert or two to come in and have a roundtable and start sharing after you've developed your own vision, start working to develop a shared vision on what's possible for your company.